My view of home improvement sales is that out of 10 people you actually get in the home with, 2 of them are going to be laydowns. That means if you can talk to them for 2 hours without annoying them, they'll buy. 2 of them, nobody can sell. That means the other 6 left can go either way and are totally up to you. Just learn to sell 1 more of the 6 left is huge. For most of you, that will increase your income by 25 to 30%. Interested in knowing how to do this for the rest of your life? Then you're watching the right video. Do you do home improvement sales and ever wonder why your income fluctuates so much? Some great weeks, then some horrible weeks. The key to greatness and success doing home improvement commission sales is consistency. Anyone can have a great day, great week, or great month, but to do it year over year is what's going to give you a great life. One of the most important things you can do to be more consistent when doing in-home sales is your ability to connect with a wide variety of people. What makes this job so fun and at the same time difficult is the variety of people we see. No other job has you seeing a truck driver in the morning, retired widow in the afternoon, and a venture capitalist in the evening. That's why your connection skills are so important. Connection or rapport is key in doing home improvement sales because rapport gives you control. People you have no connection with won't tell you their name, where people you have great connection with, like your friends, you can get them to give you money. Connection is also the difference between this job being the most fun you can have to a total nightmare. The reason you see people are not consistent because if they happen to get lucky and they get customers they can connect with, then they make sales. And if they don't make sales. That's when they say the leads suck. It's not that the leads suck, it's that they happen to get more of the leads that they couldn't get rapport with that week than the ones that they could. Most times when you hear salespeople talk about sales resistance, what they really mean is lack of rapport. You not only have to get rapport with the customer, but you have to do it quickly. If you get rapport at the beginning, you can go through your sales presentation without them fighting you. Now that's assuming your sales presentation doesn't annoy them and seems canned, of course. If it takes you the whole sales call to get a connection, it's too late because until you get there, you aren't able to sell them effectively. In general, getting rapport is as much a mindset you have as well as all the techniques you can use. Here are 3 things I do that will help you connect with more people and therefore make more money. Please make sure you listen to all 3 so you don't miss anything. If these videos are helping you make more money, please help me by subscribing, or if you want more free training, check out the link in the description below. The first thing in getting a connection is handling the initial sales resistance people give you. The best way to deal with this is for you to understand what it's all about. If you don't understand it, then it just seems annoying, and when people annoy you, you aren't going to respond in the right way. If you do understand it, then you're more compassionate, and that's the right way to deal with it. There's a statement I love, which is, to sell John Brown the things John Brown buys, you must first see the world through John Brown's eyes. So do you understand what they're saying? Do you think they're looking forward to you coming to their home? If someone was coming to your home to give you an estimate, translation, try to sell you something, what would you be thinking? Well, I hope they're not going to be here a long time. I don't want to go through some long, boring sales presentation. I hope they aren't going to try and pressure me into buying something. I hope they know what they're doing. And let's be real. I hope that they aren't going to be a you-know-what. By the way, that word starts with a capital A. That's why they seem standoffish and mean when you first meet them. If you understand more why you're getting resistance, then you won't take it personally, and that will allow you to be nicer in your response and not make it so confrontational. The best way to handle this is to lower that guard of being sold. As simple as it seems, the easiest way to do that is to tell them that you're just going to give them an education in what you do and how much, and that the estimate's good for 90 days so they can think about it and then call back when and if they decide to do it. Just doing that alone will work wonders in lowering that guard and allowing you to get a connection with them. It sounds silly, but learn to be nice. One technique I learned from a book by Og Mandino is this. The next home you go to, treat the customer as if you know a deep, dark secret about them. And the secret is that you know that at 12 midnight, they will die. Now, if you knew that about them, how would you treat them? Do you think that you'd be a little nicer to them? Would you be a little more patient in understanding what they were saying? And more importantly, if you acted like that, how do you think they would respond in return? Try this. You'll be amazed how powerful it is. The second thing you can do to connect with more people is to adapt and change the style and way you do your sales presentation. The simplest way is to mirror or paste them. This works because when you mirror someone, you become more like them. Everybody thinks that they're the normal ones compared to everyone else. So the more you're like them, the more they think you're okay and like you because you're like them. Good salespeople do it instinctively. You have to have good emotional intelligence, or in its simplest terms, good street sense. It's as simple as when the door opens to know whether you're going to say, "So how are you today?" or "What up?" Pacing or mirroring them includes speech patterns. If they talk fast, you can talk fast like them. Or if they're slow and deliberate, then you slow down and match the way you talk to them. It could even be in the words they say. If they say they want their bathroom to pop, then when you're selling them, use their words. Do you think this color would make your bathroom pop? If their white collar or blue collar dictates you saying, "Does this make sense to you?" versus, "Is this cool?" We all have different sides to our personality, quiet or boisterous. And depending on the customer, I bring out that side of my personality. It's not being false, just amplifying the side that will relate to the customer the most. Now use your common sense. That doesn't mean you have to use profanity or get high with them. That way when you get fired, you won't blame me. The third thing you can do to help get a connection and rapport quicker has to do with your frame of mind. Stop going there trying to sell them anything and go there with the attitude that you don't care whether they buy or not, but are there just to give them an education in what you do, and most importantly, to have fun. The key is that you learn to give them an education in what you do in a way that sells them. That means learning to sell the benefits, not the features, and in a way that keeps the customer involved and interested. By giving them an education this way, that will sell them. When you try to sell using the traditional methods of, "Well, wait until you see how great this is," or "You're really going to love this if you get it," it scares the customer and they put their guard up. The customer can sense you, and when you try to sell them something, they feel it. Much like the way a lamb feels a wolf looking at them, or a woman feels a creep looking at her in the bar. Plus, when you go there trying to sell them, you seem desperate, and that will kill your chances of making the sale exponentially. So go there to give them an education, and act as if you get paid the same whether they buy or not, and watch your sales go through the roof. If you want a deeper dive into this, check out the video on features and benefits, or if you want more closing training, check out the playlist on closing listed above. Happy selling!